Just trying to get everything situated here because I don't have direct access to have everything set up if I'm using my phone, which I'm using today because my laptop's being a turd. Alright, so I get to finish the exterior for this thing, and I'm going to try and get as much of the lining done as I can because I want to be off in time for Liz to go live. Alright, so oh, those are too big. Those are not the right ones. Hiya. That's too big again. All my bits and pieces. I really need to learn to organize them better. Where the hell? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are my other? Oh, there they are. There's 1 and 2. All right, so I think that's all I need. Hello. So for those of you who weren't here all night with me, like Melissa was all night long, this is what I got going on. So I actually spent, oh my God, 4 hours last night just putting this hardware on. I don't know if it just really took that long or if I was just easily distracted or what, but it was crazy. So now I'm going to do the bag feet, and then I'm going to get the rest of the exterior put together. And then I'm going to start on the lining. I'm not going to do the handles right now because those are also time consuming. And I just want to get as much of this done as I can before Liz goes live. And I might go back on afterwards if Brittany doesn't go live. So we shall see. Thank you. I am, because this is the one thing that keeps me sane. Hi, Fuzzy Butt. Oh, I forgot to mark my... Nope, I did it on this side, that's why. Hi, what's up? Where is my silver pan? Really? I wasn't just... That's crazy. If I had 0 distractions, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do a bag like this again. And what's funny is that I had pretty much everything prepped ahead of time too. Don't you backtalk me, mister. You weren't down here the whole time. All right. Oh, I better grab my cutting mat because this is thick. And I did not lotion my hands. And I'm being very, very safe with my blade. That is true. I only had some of the layout pre-planned, so I guess that makes sense when you're plotting it on the spot. Okay. So if you hear anything that sounds like a wild animal screeching in the background, my son is in the family room at the top of my stairs, so when I told him I was going live, he immediately got this grin on his face. And I said, you keep your naked butt up here, because he's in his underwear. And I know he'd be trying to get on camera. Oh, I forgot to plug in my phone this time. We actually made it through the entire live last night with my phone plugged in, and my phone stayed at 100%. So, got to keep it plugged in. Why are you hollering at me? I'm not doing nothing to you. Trying to do these feet one at a time this time so I don't get glue everywhere. Trying to set them all up. Well, that's going to make a mess. Oh boy. Yeah, see, I shouldn't even be talking about that. Trying not to make a mess, and I immediately make a mess. Those are the rules. What are the rules? That I can't stop? Oh boy. Guess my husband stopped working out, so now the dogs have to be vocal to get his attention. Especially that one. Oh. Yeah, I suppose that's about accurate. I try to stay tidy. I usually only get messy when I'm working with glue. Except for my cutting table. That's a never-ending mess of chaos. There's no help for that. My dogs did. I'm sorry. Well, that was tame compared to how it was a few months ago. We actually had a we had a 90-pound mixed breed who was just anxiety in a fur package, and she made everybody's anxiety skyrocket in the house. And the second she started barking, the other two would go off. And the youngest, who is an American Eskimo, was constantly in competition with her. So if one would bark loud, the next one would bark even louder. So the second my husband would get home from work, it would sound like a damn dog kennel filled with a whole ton of dogs. And then it doesn't help that the little squeaker, the Pomeranian, wants to join in because she thinks she's a big dog too. I need to open a new glue bottle soon here. Oh, I can feel my nerves starting to get a little crazy. I just need to slow down and relax. Because I decided to do this before Liz goes live. Now my body is saying, hurry up and get it done. And it makes me anxious. And I start to get a little stiff. I need to just relax. If I don't get it done, I don't get it done. Anxiety controls me. Oh, I know. I'm not going to rush to get it done, but I'm going to try not to go super slow either. But I just need to relax and go at a decent pace. All right. Isn't that the way it always is, though? The 90-pounder, she thought that she was like a 5-pound Pomeranian. So she would always, jump up and try and climb on people. Whereas the 5-pound Pomeranian thought she was a bull mastiff. I'm skimming the directions here because I never actually went and followed the directions, and I was kicking myself for not following the directions for the marathon. But I think the construction's pretty easy. I just wanted to see which order. Okay, so we do the side panels first. Let me whoops. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, do I not have a zoom on this thing? Oh, there we go. All right, so I got the anchors all attached. Okay, yeah, we're just attaching the side panels. Okay. Oh, I didn't put any tape on these. So what is everybody else up to right now? You guys working on anything? Are you just relaxing? I have never made the Aries before. You're just lacking the motivation at the moment. I hear you there. All right, let's see if I did measure this accurately when I get to the front. You know, I'm going to do the front panel first because I just want to make sure everything lines up. It's not going to be perfect because I didn't really cut these very well. That's what I get for winging it. Yeah. I get exhausted when people come over too. So I don't blame you. I'd rather be in a puppy pile. Oh, you're working on a Mabel? I haven't made one of those in a while. What are you filming today, Beth? Right there. Oh, cool. fun, fun. All right. What was the seam? Okay. Wait. Start 1. 1/8 from the 1/2 inch from. Oh, I can't do that. I can't follow directions. And I'm probably going to regret it. And I should be using my hump jumper foot for this. Whoops. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing here. I thought I had my camera angled over. That's why I like using my camcorder better, because it's an up high shot. Uh-oh, what are you caught on? The loose thread got stuck. That's not nice. Oh, I love this foot. I still want a flatbed walking foot machine though. Oh, damn. That didn't line up very well. This side's slipped. I'm going to rip it though, because after putting in all this work, I'm going to be so pissed if I have to look at that misalignment. My husband took everybody upstairs because it's like suddenly quiet. There's no dogs, no kids. That was nice of him. Come on. I bet I'm the only one here who actually enjoys seam ripping. All right, try that again. Good morning. Luckily, I don't usually have too much to rip, but I'm trying to teach myself to use a much longer construction stitch because I usually use a 3. And when you've used 3 and you've accidentally sewn the exterior and the lining side right sides together around the entire top opening of a bag and have to now rip every single stitch just to tuck it in the right way, it's not as fun, but I do enjoy it. Hey, Liz. Just thought I'd pop on for a little bit and see how much I can get done on this thing before you go live. Oh my God, it did it again. You know what? Forget it. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as it was. think I'm just going to rip this part and stretch it, because it's, if it wants to shrink, it'll stretch. Yep, this is just another random live. I went live with this thing last night after the marathon, just because, and apparently spent 4 hours putting hardware on. Didn't really feel like it was that long, but it was. You know, I think I'm going to staple this piece so it doesn't shift. I don't know why this side is shifting. The other side didn't shift as bad. The other side's not perfect, but thank you. I wish I would have done them before I filmed for the marathon, but my nails needed a nice long breather. You know what? I think I sewed it accurately, but I think I got the placement wrong when I did the straps. I bet that's why it's acting wonky. So I'm going to try this without staples. Fingers crossed, third time is the charm this time. And I think I'm actually going to sew from the other side so that it'll push more towards me this time. Do not shift. That's better. It's not perfect, but and then I think I'm going to do a second row of stitching just to tighten things up in here. Oh my God, I'll take your 28. We're sitting at -6 right now. Luckily, it hasn't been snowing. Yeah, I think that's good enough. That's not going to be perfect because I didn't really do very good measurements to begin with. If I ever do a bag like this one again with like this type of adornment, I will definitely plan it out better. Maybe even make some template guides or something. Oh, the basting didn't take on this side. Oh well. Rub it in, why don't you? I'm jealous. We were starting to get, you know what, I'm second guessing myself. I'm going to leave that, what'd she say, 1/8 of an inch away from the top open. We started to get out of the sub temperatures, and we got up to like 36 the other day, and then it immediately dropped to like 9 the next day, and now we're negative. I miss the warmth. I hate the sun, but I miss the warmth. All right, that's about an 1/8 way. That's about an 1/8. And no, that's about an 1/8. Oh, geez. It's crazy. People who aren't normally getting snow are getting a ton of snow, and we're not really getting that much. Last year it was crazy. It was practically a spring and winter mix. We hardly had any snow at all. This winter, we've got more snow and more cold than we had the year before, but not as much as the year before that. Every season is hoodie weather for me. So it doesn't matter what the temp is, but depending on how high or low the temp is whether or not I get to bundle under a blanket. Oh, see, there I already messed up with the instructions, of course, because you're supposed to attach the bottom to the exterior before you attach the other main panel. Oh well, I don't follow directions. I'll make it work. I would love me some 62 though. I always say it would be perfect to have snow and cold weather for like the day of Christmas Eve and Christmas and maybe the week after, but then I want it all to go away. Don't need any of it. All right, so I am going to snap little bits here just so everything will tuck in nicely. Let me check my bobbin first because it's getting curly. I still got a little bit to go. Hi, Keeves. -10. So that's like, it's like 20 something in Fahrenheit, right? Even that's better. I would take that too in a heartbeat. I'm wondering if I can't like somehow rearrange my rig here so that I can have my camera plugged into my PC, because I really don't like using my phone. This angle, I can't zoom out, it's too close. I'm so used to having a camera above my head. Right now it's right in my face. Okay, 22, yeah, that's still, I'd still take that. I would take it. And I would enjoy it. We actually had a really sunny day yesterday. And I believe we were above 0, but not by much. I think it was like, I think we only reached like 6 or 8. So, nothing enjoyable, but at least it was bright. All right, line up. This damn tape is trying to catch me up. Oh, wow. That's a pretty big jump in such a short time frame. Well, you said you're over in Australia? So you're like, what was it, like 12 hours difference? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've checked. So you've got the daylight, so that's not surprising. Right now it looks like I guess it looks like it's about 7 p.m. right now, but we're sitting at 5:18. So we're getting dark and the temp is dropping. I'm getting there. I'm so very, very, very slow. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're quite a bit ahead. Okay. I love, love, love this vinyl, but it is thick. Very thick. And I'm absolutely covered in dog and cat hair. I'm about ready to put up a door to my studio so that furry animals can't get down here. Oh. All right, let me shake my hands out for a second here. Get all this stuff out of the way. All right, I'm pretty sure this is close to running out. I'll just put it aside for something that needs less thread. Oh, I am so tired of bobbins coming unwound in my holder. Hey, Wendy. How are you? All right. That sounds like a plan. These corners are going to be a little tough with this. I should probably switch feet. Is there such thing as a quick change piece for walking foot industrials? I'm curious because I hate changing the feet on my 1341. And if I do eventually end up with a 1541, I know that I will be changing the feet. And I don't want to be spending 10 minutes doing that. All right, you're getting basted first because this is not cool. Yeah, I know you change them the same way, but it would be nice if there was a quick change, because that's what I've got on this machine. And the foot system on one of those is so different. So I don't know if there's anything that even exists that would allow for a quick change on a walking foot machine. All right, I'm going to sew this one the other way. Because see, I've got, I don't know if you can, let me take this down. I'll show you. Hopefully I don't make anybody motion sick. So, come here, cord. Right here, I've got this little thing. And this piece, when you lift the foot, you push it in. And you see the screw pops out. That's the screw that you would remove to swap the feet. So it's a quick change. You just push it out, put on your foot, and let go, and it's a really strong spring in there. So if they came up with something similar for a walking foot, that would be absolutely amazing. You know, and this comes in handy for every project I do because I regularly change between 3 feet for every project. And if I need a zipper foot, then that would be foot number 4. What is he doing? Distracting you? So thick. This does not want to sit pretty for me. I did it to myself. I know I did. It'll be worth it in the end. I know it will. All right. A little closer. Nope, I need the hump jumper foot. I'm end up breaking my little Teflon foot. The tank. I guess so. I mean, if you kind of look at it, it looks like that. I love this thing. And I'm so glad it exists. Oh my gosh. So you're going to be sitting in there smelling it too. Because that's a smell that's going to linger. That actually sounds really good. And I don't normally like steak, but I think it's probably because of how cold it is right now that I'm thinking it sounds good. That's better. It's a mess, but it's better. I should probably get closer. No, I got it up there. Okay. Well, whenever you're ready to pop on, I will be definitely stopping mine to head over there because I want to watch. One of these days, I'm going to ask you what pattern you're doing ahead of time. And I'm going to dig into my big old box of cotton and pull something out to try. Dust off one of my domestics. I am determined to sew at least one clothing item this year. Just one. And if I can do just one, I'll be happy. All right, I think that's about good. Oh, she walks you through both the lining and the exterior at the same time. Yeah, I didn't do that. But it's looking okay from the outside. You guys can't really tell too much from that angle. This is why I like my camera up top instead. But I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. That took a lot longer than I had planned. And I'm going to do my zippered slip pocket. Let's see, those are side panels. Even with all the pockets, the lining is definitely a lot faster than the exterior was. Hi, Kiva. No, that was not an invitation. Do not come over here jumping on me. You got enough of your fur all over here right now. So if anybody is curious what I'm referring to as a zippered slip pocket, I would refer you to Oro Rosa's traveler bag. That is where I first learned how to do it, but I have since made modifications so that I don't do it the same way. And this one I'm going to be doing a double zipper on it. I love doing the double zipper. Let's see. So I'm going to go for another 20 minutes. That'll be plenty of time for people to wander off and do whatever they need to do before hopping over to Liz's channel. Assuming everyone here is going to go over there because I see all the same faces. The Catalina, I think it might. It's a single one though. And then I know there's card slots in that one. I've only made like 8 of those bags. I don't remember. No, it's been a few months since I've made one. But if I remember correctly, there is a single zippered slip pocket. Oh, and I'm on the wrong stitch length. Yeah, I do this a little different, but I did like the way that she's got it in there. And the whole time I'm just sitting here saying to myself, oh my God, this is genius. This is freaking genius. Why does nobody ever do this? Because I'm the kind of person who likes a gazillion pockets in my bag. And I don't always like 3D pockets. So putting a zipper pocket on a slip pocket is just brilliant. Oh, give yourself a little time to eat. That works. See, Melissa, I just opened a new one and it's already dirty. Not so tiny though. me see what this is. Oh, I'm gonna have to get back to her. Now I'm going to go for layer 4 and the double-sided tape. I like to use it just a little bit. All right, now my zipper tape. Hello. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I was doing a double zip, wasn't I? I'm paying attention. Hold still. Hi, Colin. What's up, dude? What are you doing? Thank you. Just did them the other night after giving my nails a couple of weeks rest. All right, where is my... Did I not cut a tab? Dang it. I'm not coming over here for you. I'm not over here for you. Nope. Nope. And I just goofed because I forgot to keep my zipper closed in the center. Well, I definitely hear you there because I look a mess about 90% of the time. I just can't be bothered. Living the lazy lifestyle. Nobody's going to see me down in my studio except for people who live with me, so it doesn't matter. But I do like to have my nails done every once in a while. I debated going to a pro this time, but I just didn't do it. All right, what did I do with that pen? Apparently my son's having a moment. So doing the double zipper is easy. You just need whatever your lining is as a little tab in the center. I just realized I just made this an inch and I don't want it to be an inch. So I'm going to trim it down. I was supposed to cut it in an inch so it would be a half an inch. But I'm so used to cutting everything in 2 inches. Thank you. They came from Natural Nerd. I am working on the Valora from More Me Know. The zipper pulls are from Natural Nerd. All right, so you fold the long ends to the center. And then you just want to throw a little DST down the center. This is a lot more than I'm going to need, but hold still. I don't like to measure things sometimes, which is why I always cut my zippers on the spot. All right, so then you just lay that piece right down over the center of the zipper. You want to make sure that the zipper is closed in the center. And then you're just gonna top stitch. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm just gonna top stitch from here. So just start about anywhere. If you start off the end, you can back stitch. I'm gonna put a little oil on this because I don't want it to stick to my teeth. And then just go right over the zipper. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I always pull the zippers to the center because I've got my zipper jig here. So, but these pulls are actually a lot bigger, so I might not even be able to use it, which means you might see me sew one of the messiest zippers I've ever done. I have not put a single zipper pocket into a bag without my zipper jig since I got it. So I'm just gonna line it up. That's not too bad. It'd be a lot easier if I just did a single zipper, but now that I'm thinking about it, this bag is so narrow, a double zipper might not work. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to a single, but just to kind of show, once you've sewn around the outside of the zipper, and once you've attached the other side of the pocket, you're going to flip back both sides of the slip pocket, and you're going to go from as close to the center as you can, like deep right up there in the crease, and stitch straight down so that it divides both pockets. But I'm going to skip that on this one just because I didn't realize how narrow it would be. So instead of ripping those stitches, I'm just going to cut another zipper. I can find my scissors. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I'm not, I'm a little bit different from the other sewists that participate in the marathon. I haven't participated until that one. And I didn't do anything super crazy with that pattern, but I do have a tendency to do some off-the-wall stuff from time to time. I'm spooky year-round, but I can make pretty much any style if I'm feeling it. And this one is definitely leaning more towards the spooky side. Oh, that's not right. We got one more. This is definitely not the best zipper. All right. I tore off the tape with that other zipper, so I got to put it back. Oh, you are? That'll be awesome. I can't wait to see that. I've heard a lot of people referencing my pattern as being a good one for doing one. There's actually a Michael Kors in this outlet near my house, and I popped in there at one point, just kind of casually looking around, but I was like trying to hide my my bag because I get self-conscious when I look at stuff like I do the same thing when I go into like Coach and stuff. And I was just looking around for that bag that looked similar. And I found one and I just basically kind of looked at it, went, and then I just ran out of the store. I don't know why. I mean, it's already been proven time and time again that so many people in this community actually make better bags than those high-end bags, but still feels kind of weird to walk into a high-end store with a bag that I made in my basement. Plus, I didn't want anybody to look at it and go, oh, that's a knockoff or something. No, it's an original pattern. I didn't even know one existed at Michael Kors when I designed it. Sorry. They wouldn't believe me, though. Hey, Brittany. Yeah, I made that double critter apartment forever ago. Unfortunately, I no longer have any of the rats that were in that video. The 3 that I have now are all brats. And they do not like to be held by anyone but my daughter. Hey, Brittany, are you planning on going live tonight? Oh, I know. She's changed hers to 6:30. So that's why I'm still going. But if you were planning on going, I was going to stay off and watch you. Because I don't know if I'm going to have this done by the time she goes live. I probably won't because I so slow. Oh, there is no way I'm finishing this bag in 30 minutes. No chance. I mean, honestly, the fastest I've ever done any bag was when I did the Alice. When I got like, I initially thought that it took me like 3 hours because that's like the quick end for me. But once I chopped out all of the footage of me walking away or cutting out when people were talking to me or when my dogs were barking, it turned out my actual sew time was just over an hour and a half. So, and it took me 4 hours to do the hardware on this bag last night. So there's no way this thing is going to get done in 30 minutes. Nope. All right, so there's that. Nice and deep. And what do you mean 11 bags? What is she doing 11 bags for? Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't want to be batch doing anything ever again. After doing 18 Tuesday totes, I decided no more. Yeah, I think that's the time where I would turn off the machine and go to bed. All right, and then I've got one more zipper pocket that I'm gonna do, and then that's it for most of the inside. Didn't that shop close up for a bit and then ended up putting her patterns back on Etsy? That's what I heard anyways, that she was like done for a while. All right, so I'm going to go for like another 7 minutes or so. And then when Liz is done, Brittany, if you decide not to go live, I'll come back on and finish this. But if you are going live, I will wait until tomorrow because nobody needs that many doses of me in one day. I am eager to finish this though. I can't wait to see it done. Okay, well, if you change your mind. You're funny. I don't even have any of that software, let alone know how to use it, so. And I'm still getting my nerves together, sewing by myself live. I'm just a little baby. Still learning my way and learning how to walk on my filming feet. Or you could go live. And then everybody can watch you. Melissa is a lot like me. We've got like a lot in common. And one of those things is we both enjoy watching other people go live. A lot. It is a lot easier for me to feel like I'm being social when somebody else is going live. It's like sewing together. Trying to beat the clock, see if I can have this pocket done in 2 minutes. Whoops. hell? Throwing freaking blades at my leg. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Got less than a minute left. Oh, nope. Time's up. All right. I'm just going to sew this zipper in, and then I'm going to call it done for a while. My husband brought down my dinner anyways, so it's over there getting cold. Why are you acting a fool? All right, I'm going to call that done, and I'm going to stop, and I can hop back on when Liz is done. So I guess I will see y'all over in Liz's chat. Might even see if I can reroute my camera so I can use it instead of my phone. We shall see. All right.